And we're on. Okay, who wants to start?
Can you hear me? I can start.
Yeah. Please go ahead.
Okay, so of course we had a lot of holidays here in Israel, so I didn't get to do that much in the past 2 weeks. But lately, I've been working on the Clean plugin, fixing some bugs with the purchases and so on. Uh, the plugin itself is in QA now, hopefully to get some bug lists so I can fix and like release it to be used. For now, it will be, I think it will be whitelisted for like 1 or 2 apps, but in the future it will be a public plugin, I think. So this is what I did last week. Yeah, that's it.
Right. All right, who's next? One by one, please.
I can be. So currently what I'm doing is there's an issue with, let's say, for example, you're playing an audio on your phone, and then you open the app, and it shows a intro video. So it uses a video view, and it takes the audio focus. So it stops the audio that you were playing before that. Even if the intro video doesn't even has a sound, it does it. So what I'm doing now, I'm separating, like I'm removing the video view to texture surface and texture view and the media player. And this is like a solution for that. I have a question like for all the Applicaster developers. If you know, like after we are playing the video, we show, we have few options. We can show a web view, an image, a video, or I don't know, something else. Usually we use the web like an interstitial. Do you know if and why we are using a video also? Like, is there a use case for that?
I can answer this question. So basically, with the advertisement, I mean, this is the issue. I think the issue are the baby apps. So you cannot put the standard advertisement and then you are just showing the video, which is like an advertisement with a link, but it's not an advertisement. So you can lower your minimum age for your app because it doesn't contain the advertisement.
Ah, sure. Okay. So this is the one that takes the URL from the account, right?
I think so, yeah, but I think the best person to speak about it would be Yoni.
Yoni Austin? Okay, thanks. Yeah, and that's it by me.
So you're talking specifically about advertisements that use a video view in the beginning when the app starts?
No, what I'm doing is, in general, if your app shows a video when it starts, you have the option to show a video or an image, right? So this is what I'm fixing. But now I noticed that the same view is being used for showing looks like advertisement or something that comes from the account. So if it's an advertisement, I don't want the same behavior. I mean, if it's an advertisement, I want to get the audio focus, right? I should. So this is why I'm trying to understand what is the purpose of this this thing. Like if it's just a video, I don't know. So yeah, I will talk to Yoni Austin and hope.
By the way, Gil, what you're describing about the audio focus sounds very familiar to what Tarek was working on. It was
5 years ago.
Yeah, it was a lot of time ago.
Yeah, we are in sync. Yep.
Wasn't it the same thing exactly?
It's the same issue exactly. Yeah. But what I worked on, like really 1.5 years ago, was not merged. So this is why he's fixing it now.
Okay, I understand.
Yeah, so it's Go, and I think Tarek, the reason it wasn't merged because it broke the template apps, correct?
No. To break the template apps, like what I did in order not to break the template apps back then is use the same video view that is in our layout and use the surface layer on that video view to play on, like use the video view as a surface and play on it. So this way, you will not break any template apps at all.
Yeah. Okay. What I'm planning to do is I do want to change the video view to textured view, but
then you will break apps.
yeah. So the pull request will include all the changes on the templates needed.
Okay, if you want, like, there's a solution without, like, without having to break anything at all.
Like using the
on the video view itself, you can say video view dot like get surface view and use the video view as a surface view. Like it will stay. You can take it like later after the TikTok. I will show you what I mean.
Okay, cool. So I will speak with you after.
Okay. So.
Thanks.
All right, thanks, Gil. Who's next?
I have a small presentation to do, so if anyone have anything, please rise now. Otherwise, I will do the quick presentation. I did that last time, but there was very low audience, so maybe today would be better.
Fine by me. I mean, I'm developing families for the last 2 weeks and solved some bugs from the clients, but anything unusual, so it's fine by me.
Yeah, same here. Fine by me.
Okay, cool. So let me share the screen. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, great. So basically, the presentation is obviously about TDD, which is probably what was that, Atanas? It's not TDD no longer. It's a BDD. Anyways, I had a look at our code, and I've spot many times we are not testing the functionality of the UI at all, and this will be focusing on that one because everyone knows how to write a simple unit test for simple function. But with UI, it's an issue in our SDK as well as in our generic app. And what I want to show here is a shorter version of Espresso. So we don't use Espresso. We use unit testing for the test for the UI testing. However, there is a specific approach which have to be done in a code to get there. So basically, I will be talking shortly about MVP, dependency injection, and testing. Part one is a MVP. And the trick to get there is very easy. You just need to make the presenter do all the hard job. And it's, so you could test only presenter. and more or less it looked like that. I don't know, do you guys can see that? But there's a presenter which do all the hard job. There's two viewers who's looking at him, at the guy, and the rest of the guys are just models here standing looking pretty. And the idea is that actually model don't do anything. It just get us and set us. I think I have here on the next presentation. The view got only simple methods like show, hide, set text, and providing like on-click events or something like that. And a presenter do all the logic related to the implementation of the when what's supposed to be showed, fetch the data, then show, and stuff like that. To get there, the dependency injection is very important, important part. However, because things like Dagger, it's very complicated. I would say forget about Dagger, just start injecting things. So benefits of the dependency injection is class A doesn't have to pass the model to class B, class C, and so on. The reason of that in the unit testing is that whenever you got this passing model, you have to mock up all of the class up to top. And this is very not TDD. So instead of that, you're injecting the model to the last class D and providing the model, or the model provider, is that a repository which fetching the data from somewhere, doesn't matter. And basically a simple example look like that you got model which getting a text and description, then you got view which show that text or show that description or hide the text and description, and you got presenter which actually checking if the title is not null, then hide or show the title and so on. So it does the logic, and this is something what you want to test, because simple setting up text should just work. And then testing is easy in that scenario, because you create the implementation of the presenter view. Sorry, maybe I skipped too quickly. So I got my presenter. Sorry, I can't really see that very well. Okay, so I got my presenter view, which got also which got all the methods which has been implemented in the view itself. Okay, so this is the interface. And then I'm injecting my presenter with the instance of the presenter view, and I'm injecting with the model. So I can call the present and everything is happening. So on the testing, what I'm actually implementing, I'm implementing a simple version of the presenter view, where I'm saying, like, I don't have any UI elements, I'm just holding this title and I'm just holding this description. So what I'm doing, I'm saying show title, show description, and just holding that status that this has been shown. And later on, I can easy test it, that my presenter works properly and it shows the title whenever the title is not null, for example. So this is it. And then you can just start coding, start testing. This is the whole idea. Thank you very much.
Nice.
Cool, thank you. I really like the video at the end, by the way. All right. Anything else from your side, Anna, on the ongoing stuff?
Yes, I always like to talk a lot. So because I'm still working on that advertisement, pluggable advertisement type part, last week I've discovered a issue with the targeted screen whenever you get section picker, and inside of that you getting a atom fits with the targeted screen, and if you put the advertisement inside of the targeted screen, it will show the wrong one. It just because the way how the page viewer is loading itself. So it's loading always the page next to current and preview from current. And the way it works, it loads tab 0 and then tab 1. So whenever you start your tabs, it always show the advertisement from the wrong tab. If you start to selecting and changing it, it will add new tab, and that one will be shown. So basically, shortly, I fixed that, but it will be available only when we release the pluggable advertisement.
Okay, cool. And when is that due, by the way? Is there a light at the end of the tunnel?
That view, yeah. So we are at the moment in a testing, and the testing is very complex, and we have many levels of the setups where we can put the advertisement from many different places and mix and match them, and this all configuration is a nightmare for the testing, to be fair. So this is the issue. We are I think 3rd or 4th week on the testing. Okay, so we're waiting until the test complete, then we are fixing whatever have to be fixed. From my point of view, I wrote the documentation already and the example project, so Android is ready to release. I think Pablo is having a plan to write that one as well. Yeah, and that's it.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Who's next? Who have we got still? We have Hani and Juan and Atanas.
I don't have a lot to update this time. So.
Okay. Atanas, Juan, Pablo.
Yeah, I already talked about what I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I have done 2 families.
Families, yeah.
In the last weeks, and everything else was bugs and features for clients, but nothing like relevant to discuss.
Okay, cool. Atanas? Okay. Pablo, do you have anything?
No, I'm just listening.
All right. Atanas, last chance? I guess not this time. All right, guys. That was short and sweet, I think.
Indeed.
Cool. So I'll publish that soon. We'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Thanks, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.